right, question number 24. A parent cell contains 12 chromosomes. After the cell completes its cell cycle, the two daughter cells each have 6. So here's the cell cycle. It starts off with 12. Here, after the duplicates in the S phase, it should have 24. And when it splits with mitosis, each one of those cells should have 12. So if it only has 6, what must have happened is it didn't replicate in the S phase, because the S phase is for DNA replication. So S is the correct answer. G1 is to grow, G2 is also to grow, M is to divide the nucleus, the mitosis. Number 25, a small factory town in Africa had released a chemical into the town's water system. The chemical affected the synthesis, making new organelles. What stage will be affected first? Well, I'm going to come back up to this question. Well, the first phase for growing and making organelles is the G1 phase. So G1. Mitosis is to divide the nucleus. G2 is the second time that it grows. And the S phase is for DNA replication. Okay, let's look at this picture here. There's the cell. I see the chromosomes being pulled away from one another. Okay, so PMAT. It's not the first phase because that's still, you can kind of still see a nucleus. Metaphase, they're all lined up in the middle. Anaphase, they're being pulled apart. And telophase, should see the cleavage and the nucleus starting to form. Like this one right here would be telophase. This would be prophase. Right? So that's telophase. And this cell must still be in prophase. Alright? So it's not prophase, not lined up in the middle, don't have nucleuses formed. The correct answer is going to be anaphase. Number 27, which of these must occur during the S phase? Well, I know S phase is replication of a cell cycle so that two daughter cells can be produced during the M phase. Well, they have to replicate the DNA. Chromosomes aren't joined. The cytoplasm separates. This is telophase and cytokinesis. The cell membrane must be expanded. Well, that's going to be in the G1 and G2 phase when they're growing. So that's not the correct answer. So A is the correct answer. Number 28. Here's our cell cycle. This is where it's growing. This is DNA replication. This is more growing. Mitosis is where the nucleus is going to split into two. And cytokinesis is where we're going to end up with two exact cells, identical. The question says, I'm just going to skip down to the bottom so I can find the question. Cancer cells are different because they cannot enter the GO phase and are likely to do which of the following? Well, I can answer that without even reading this. So, if they don't enter the GO, which is the chill resting phase, normal functions, fail to complete? No, it's going to go around, so it's going to complete the S phase. Repeat the cycle continuously? Absolutely, it's going to keep going around in that cycle, producing a whole bunch of cells. Didn't talk about mutations. and it's not going to die because cancer keeps on growing. Number 29, cell differentiation. How cells become different is critical in embryonic development. The process of a cell differentiation results in the production of many types of cells, including germ, somatic, and stem cells. Cell differentiation is most directly regulated by. So I don't even need any of this either. Cell differentiation is most directly regulated by ATP, that's energy. That's not telling my cells to be different. DNA, yes, I think it's that. Lipids, well, those are fats. That's for long-term energy and cell membranes, so that's not it. Sugars, doesn't have anything to do with cell differentiation. Sugars, that's for short-term energy. And it's also used for structure. So that's not it. So it is DNA.